I'm going to try and make this as short as possible. So, when things are shifting in your reality, you are going to have things fall away and you're going to have new things come in. Now, when things start falling away, that means some things are going to fall apart, okay? That means that you're going to have things not go the way that they normally go or the way that you plan them to go, okay? Case in point. For me right now, I have some car problems going on. So, first and foremost, I did a system check, found out where the problem was, fixed that problem, and now it comes to find out that there's like another problem that has to be fixed in order for it to work. So, okay, means that things are not going according to plan. I don't have a car to get to work, and my kids are going to have to walk to school tomorrow. That's fine. Actually, they have a ride, and guess what? I have a ride. So, therefore, things just worked out. I'm having to ask someone for help, practicing reaching out and asking for help in multiple different ways. One about getting help with working on my car from some coworkers, and then also asking people for a ride when I am a very hyper-independent person. And I will, try and figure it out myself. But right now, I'm working on that area for myself. And so, with that whole scenario, I could be upset. I could be upset about my car not working and not being able to drive. But when you have things falling apart and things not going the way that you want, you got to be able to find the good. You got to be able to find the gratefuls. So, case in point, I get to get a ride with one of my coworkers and one of my friends, and we get to sit and talk. And, we get to hang out a little bit more than just our break times. So, that's nice. There's a positive in that. One, I am not having to wake my kids up early in the morning to drive me to work because they need to use the car for the day. So, they get to sleep in. That's a win. On top of that, these car problems, my car's a 2014. It definitely could use some work. You know what? As much as I don't like having to get parts and stuff like that, all that fun junk, I'm grateful for the fact that one, I can pay for the parts. Two, I can go ahead and get new parts on her. So therefore, she's going to be even better because she's new and improved in areas. And on top of that, I am getting help from one of my coworkers on getting it fixed because there are some things that I've never done. And getting the help from a professional compared to me watching a YouTube video and not knowing what I'm doing and kind of rummaging around, I'm learning and also learning to ask for help from a coworker. So, lots of pros on this one. Yes, it does interfere with my time at the gym. So, instead of me being able to go to the gym, I'm at the gym in my apartment complex. I'm working out in here. Yeah, I have to make some modifications because they don't have all of the things that I usually use, but who cares? I still have equipment to use. It's so easy to slip into all the bad things that are happening, all the horrible things, because it's not going the way you want it to go. But it's important to be able to let go of control, to make room for things to actually come in that are better for you. So, better connections, being able to connect with all these other people and learning a little bit more about them and spending one-on-one time talking to them. That's a great thing for me. I need that connection. So, I'm getting something out of it, and I'm giving something as well. I'm giving my time and my energy and, great vibes going on in the conversations. And so, I got itchy. So, on top of that, the working out part, I'm not going to stop working out. I'm not going to give up on my workouts just because I can't go to the gym. I'm going to figure out another way. I'm going to come to the other gym, the personal gym. Or I will go work out upstairs in my room like I've always done before I even had a gym. So things aren't always going to be the way that you want them to be. And instead of complaining and focusing on how awful it is that things aren't going the way that you want them to go, come up with a solution. Get creative. I mean, even last night, whenever the girls and I were out there tinkering with the car and getting most of it done, like working on different pieces and stuff like that and trying to figure shit out, you know what? We were coming up with all these different problem-solving solutions to how we would get it done. But at the end of the day, I didn't have all of the right tools that were needed. So I had to call in a professional, which was a good thing because he was able to spot something that I wouldn't have been able to spot with the second problem. So it worked out actually more in my favor than if I would have tried to do it by myself. So I just want to point this out in the process of shifting. When you're shifting your reality, when you're shifting to add new things, when you're changing who you are, when you're changing your vibration, when you're changing your routine, whatever it may be, big changes will require a lot of mix-up and a lot of chaos and a lot of things to fall apart and new things to come in, okay? Just roll with it, you know? Quit trying to force things to be a certain way and get creative on how you're going to maneuver through it so that you can actually get through it in a better state of mind. Because having a grateful attitude and having a positive mindset and being able to look at things from a different perspective definitely changes how well you go through the shift. But if you constantly are looking at all the negative things that are happening and you're complaining all about it and you're just, that's all you're doing, then nothing good is going to come of that. Then you're just going to stay in a crappy mood and you're going to bring other people down with you, and nobody likes being around that. So always look for the better way. Always look for like the brighter, vision of it. The more positive perspective. That's what I was looking for. But I just wanted to bring this up because now it is time to, get back inside, make dinner, and, do my thing because I'm not at the gym right now. I'm done with that part, and my schedule's all sorts of messed up, but we'll figure it out. And some things just don't need to be done, and some things can hold off until tomorrow. So, sending you my love, and stay beautiful and stay blessed because you are beautiful and you are blessed. Even if sometimes you don't feel like you are, once you start talking about your gratefuls, you'll see how blessed you are. Okay? So, lots of love.